Let us enjoy our in-breath and out-breath with the bell. Breathing in, I know I am alive. Breathing out, I smile to life. Enjoy your breathing. Good afternoon, dear Sangha. When we speak about living in the present moment, we speak of touching life deeply in that moment. In our daily life, we used to allow ourselves to think too much about the past. And many of us are prisoners of the past. We are not capable of letting go of the past. That is why we cannot touch the present moment very deeply. And there are those of us who worry too much about the future. And the fear, the uncertainty in us prevent us from being there to touch the wonders of life that are available. And that is why the Buddha advised us to go home to the present moment. He said, the past is already gone and the future is not yet there. There is only one moment when we can be truly alive, that is the present moment. And to him, it is possible for us to live happily in the present moment. But when you practice his teaching, you find out that being in the present moment does not mean that you cannot learn anything from the past. And you are not allowed to make plans for the future. If you are well grounded in the present moment, then you can bring the past back to the present moment and study the past. And you can learn a lot from the past, and you are still grounded in the present moment. The idea is not to get lost in the regret and in your complex of guilt concerning what you have done in the past. If you are grounded well in the present moment, you can consider the past as the object of your inquiry in the present moment. And it can tell you a lot. It can bring you a lot of understanding. It can liberate you. And that is why the practice does not forbid you to study the past, with condition that you are still grounded in the present moment. The same thing is true for the future. The Buddha doesn't want us to be carried away by our fear, our anxiety, our uncertainty about the future. But if we are grounded firmly in the present moment, we can very well make plans for the future. His advice is not to get lost in the worries about the future. But if you are grounded in the present moment, you bring the future here in the present moment, and have a deep look in it, the future is also the object of your meditation, like the past. And you are always in the here and the now. The fact is that the future is made only of one substance. And the substance is called the present. It is with the present that the future is made. That is why when we are able to handle the present moment the best way we can, then that is about everything we can do for the future. If you are handling the present moment the best way you can, you are assuring you a good future. And that is why to allow yourself to wander in, to get lost in the worries and fear about future, it does not help. So to make plans for the future is part of our practice in the present moment, because the present is the future. The future is made of the present moment. And when you know that you are doing your best in handling the present moment, you know that you are taking care of the future at the same time. And the practice does not advise you not to think about future, not to make plans about future. In fact, we can look very far into the future and make intelligent projects for the future, but we can always still ground it in the present moment, not getting lost in the fear and uncertainty. The same thing is true with the past. Many people think that the past is no longer there. We have done something negative in the past. We cannot go back to the past and fix it. So we allow the guilt to dominate us. But according to this practice, we can change the past, because the past is still there, hidden in the present. The damage you have done in the past, the damage your ancestors have done in the past, are still there, very real in the present moment. If you dwell in the present moment and touch deeply the present moment, you also touch the past, because the present moment is made of the past. The past continues in the present moment. And that is why touching the present moment deeply, you can touch the past and you can change, you can fix the past. Suppose a long time ago you said something not very nice to your grandmother out of anger. And now she is no longer there. And you regret. You tell yourself that if she is still alive, you will come to her and apologize. But because she is no longer there, you cannot do that. So you are caught in your complex of regret or guilt. According to this practice, the pain, the damage you have caused in the past is still there in the present moment. The suffering of your grandmother, your own suffering is still there in you in the present moment. If you practice meditation, it means looking deeply. You see that your grandma is still alive in every cell of your body, because you are a continuation of her. You are a continuation of your mother. You are a continuation of your father. You are a continuation of your grandfather, your grandmother. And although you think that they are no longer there, but they are still alive in every cell of your body. And this is the teaching of the Buddha. Nothing is lost. So if you go home to yourself, breathe in deeply and recognize the presence of your grandma in you, you might like to say something like this: Grandma, who is in me, who is in every cell of my body, I'm sorry. I have said such a mean thing to you, and that made you suffer, and that made me suffer, and the suffering is still alive today. I promise to you and to myself that I will not do something like that again from now on. And if you are able to do that, you can see your grandma smiling in you, in every cell of your body, and you are healed. And that is why every damage done in the past can be healed if you know how to touch deeply the present moment. When the Buddha said, let us live deeply the present moment, he does not mean that we are forbidden to learn from the past. We are forbidden to make intelligent planning for the future. So your grocery store is part of the object of your meditation in the present moment.